Hey everyone, I'm Emma, and welcome back to Speak English Daily. This is the channel where you practice real English, not study it. Every session, one real skill. No grammar tables, no textbooks, just you speaking. And here is something most people never get taught. You can answer questions. You can keep a conversation going, but the moment someone says, "Tell me about yourself," or "What happened?" or "How was your week?" most people freeze, not because they don't know English, because nobody taught them how to tell a story in it. And here is the thing about storytelling. It is not about drama. It is not about impressive events. I woke up late today. That is a story. I had a really good coffee this morning. That is a story. Something funny happened on the way here. That is a story. A story is just something that happened, and how you talk about it. Today, you learn how to do exactly that. Let's go. If this is your first time here, welcome. This is a complete standalone session. Start right here. Everything you need is in this one. The full playlist and schedule are in the pinned comment below whenever you are ready. For everyone who has been here a while, you can already have a real conversation. Today, you bring something to it. You initiate. You tell. Whoever you are. Today is for you. Before we start, let me reframe what a story actually is. A story is not something complicated. It is not a beginning, a middle, and an end. It is not a dramatic event. It is not something impressive. A story is just something that happened, and how you talk about it. You don't need perfect English to tell it. You just need to keep it moving. 3 things, and that is all. Start simple. Add a little detail, keep it flowing. Let's practice. Level 1. Short stories. 2 or 3 sentences. That is all. The goal is not to be interesting. The goal is to start. Open your mouth, say something that happened, and finish it. Every one of these is already a real story. Simple, true, done. Tell me about your morning. Oh, it was pretty simple. I woke up a bit late and then just had a quick coffee before starting work. Oh, it was pretty simple. I woke up a bit late and then just had a quick coffee before starting work. 3 beats. Woke up late, coffee, started work. No drama needed. It is real, and that is enough. The opening, oh, reacts to the question before answering it. That tiny sound is what makes it feel human. That was a real story. You already did it. What did you have for lunch today? Nothing exciting. Just something quick at home. But it was actually really nice. Nothing exciting. Just something quick at home. But it was actually really nice. Nothing exciting lowers expectations. Then actually really nice surprises. That contrast is storytelling. Even a boring lunch becomes a story when you add, "but it was actually really nice." One word, actually, changes everything. 2 sentences. That's a story. You just told 2. Tell me about the last time you went out. Oh, it was a while ago, actually. I met up with a friend, and we just walked around and got something to eat. Oh, it was a while ago, actually. I met up with a friend, and we just walked around and got something to eat. It was a while ago actually signals context before the story begins. Then 2 simple events. That structure always works. Just walked around and got something to eat. Pure natural English. Relaxed, real, and easy to relate to. Tell me about something that made you smile recently. Huh. Actually, something small. I found a message from a friend I hadn't talked to in a while, and it just made my day. Huh. Actually, something small. I found a message from a friend I hadn't talked to in a while, and it just made my day. Something small sets up a modest story that delivers a real feeling. That is exactly how natural storytelling works. Made my day is one of the most natural English expressions for a small positive moment. Use it. 4 micro stories, each one real, each one done. The fear of storytelling comes from thinking it needs to be impressive. It doesn't. It just needs to be true. Level 2. Same simple start, but this time we keep going a little further. After the first 2 sentences, add one more. Then one more after that. Each extra beat makes the story feel fuller. The expand tip shows you one natural way to extend the story, but yours can be different. Just keep it moving. Tell me about your weekend. Oh, it was pretty relaxing. I stayed home mostly, watched a movie in the evening, and then went for a walk. Nothing special, but it felt good. Expand tip, and honestly, I think I needed it. Say the full story. Oh, it was pretty relaxing. I stayed home mostly, watched a movie in the evening, and then went for a walk. Nothing special, but it felt good. Oh, it was pretty relaxing. I stayed home mostly, watched a movie in the evening, and then went for a walk. Nothing special, but it felt good. 5 beats. Nothing special, but it felt good. Humble, honest. People immediately relate to it. Ending with a feeling gives the story a natural landing point. Tell me about a time you felt proud of yourself recently. Oh, actually, I finished something I'd been meaning to do for a long time. And when I was done, I just felt this really good feeling, like relief and satisfaction at the same time. Expand tip. It was one of those things I keep saying I'll do, and actually doing it felt amazing. Say the full story. Oh, actually, I finished something I've been meaning to do for a long time, and when I was done, I just felt this really good feeling, like relief and satisfaction at the same time. Oh, actually, I finished something I'd been meaning to do for a long time, and when I was done, I just felt this really good feeling, like relief and satisfaction at the same time. Relief and satisfaction at the same time. Two words in slight tension. That honesty makes it sound real. Good! You expanded naturally. No structure needed. Just one more thing each time. Tell me about a recent time you tried something new. Hmm. Recently, I tried cooking something I'd never made before. It took longer than I thought, and it didn't go perfectly. But I actually ate it, and it was fine, which felt like a small win. Expand tip. I might even try it again. Say the full story. Hmm. Recently, I tried cooking something I'd never made before. It took longer than I thought, and it didn't go perfectly. But I actually ate it, and it was fine, which felt like a small win. Hmm. Recently, I tried cooking something I'd never made before. It took longer than I thought, and it didn't go perfectly, but I actually ate it and it was fine, which felt like a small win. It didn't go perfectly is honest. I actually ate it and it was fine is funny and relatable. That honesty is what makes stories work. Tell me about something that happened this week that you didn't expect. Oh, actually, something small but kind of nice. I got a message from someone I hadn't heard from in a while. We ended up chatting for a bit. And it just reminded me how much I missed talking to them. Expand tip. It's funny how you don't realize until something like that happens. Say the full story. Oh, actually, something small but kind of nice. I got a message from someone I hadn't heard from in a while. We ended up chatting for a bit, and it just reminded me how much I missed talking to them. Oh, actually, something small but kind of nice. I got a message from someone I hadn't heard from in a while. We ended up chatting for a bit, and it just reminded me how much I missed talking to them. The ending reminded me how much I miss talking to them, takes a simple event and gives it meaning. That is the difference between information and a story. 4 expanded stories. Each started simple and grew naturally. No planning, just one beat at a time. Level 3. Full stories. No coaching after your lines. I give you a prompt. You tell the story from beginning to end. Keep it moving. Use everything. Reactions, connectors, soft words, feelings. But don't think about any of that. Just tell it. Story 1. Something that went wrong. Think of a small thing that went wrong recently. It doesn't matter what it was. Tell me about something that didn't go as planned recently. Oh, actually, yeah. The other day I was trying to get somewhere, and I completely miscalculated the time. So I ended up being late, which I hate. But the other person was also late, so it actually worked out fine, which made me feel a bit better about it. Good. A real story. Small, honest, with a twist at the end. That is natural storytelling. Story 2. A good moment from recently. Think of one good thing, small or big, that happened recently. Tell me about something that made you feel good recently. Actually, something pretty small. I had a really good conversation with someone I don't usually talk to that much, and they said something really kind at the end, and I went home feeling genuinely good about it. It's those little moments that kind of stay with you. Good. A small moment made meaningful. That is what makes English feel alive. Story 3. Something you learned or noticed. This can be anything about yourself, your week, life in general. Tell me about something you've noticed about yourself lately. Oh, actually, this is a bit interesting. I've noticed that I'm a lot less stressed about speaking English than I used to be. Like before, I would hesitate a lot, but recently I just start and I figure it out as I go. And I think that's a pretty big shift for me. Stop for a second. You just told 3 stories, different topics, different feelings, all of them real. And that last one, that was your story about your own progress in English. That is not a learner speaking, that is a speaker. Now, the story flow round, day 21 signature section. I'm giving you a prompt. You tell a story. No planning, no stopping. No waiting for the perfect beginning. Start with whatever comes first. The story will find itself. 3 prompts. Tell each one all the way through. Tell me about your day today. Oh, honestly, it's been pretty full. I had a few things to get through in the morning, and then the afternoon was a bit slower, which was actually a nice change. I got a bit of time to just think, and that doesn't happen very often. 5 beats: reaction, morning; afternoon, feeling; reflection, natural, real, complete. Tell me about something that made you laugh recently. Huh. Okay. So the other day, something really silly happened. I sent a message to completely the wrong person and then had to figure out how to explain it, which was kind of embarrassing, but also kind of funny. And the person was really nice about it, which made it better. Opening with, ha, okay, so signals, here comes a story. Self-deprecating ending is warm and relatable. Tell me about something you're proud of, big or small. Oh, honestly, something pretty recent. I kept showing up to practice even when I didn't feel like it. And I noticed that over time, it started feeling easier. And I think that's actually something I'm quite proud of, because it's not always easy to keep going. This is personal and honest. I think that's actually something I'm quite proud of. The soft delivery makes it more powerful, not less. 3 stories, all different, all yours. Now, final round. I give you all 3 prompts back to back. Tell your own version each time. No hints, no model, just you telling your story. Final round. Learner tells their own version of each story. No model shown. Tell me about your day today. Tell me about something that made you laugh recently. Tell me about something you're proud of, big or small. 3 stories, back to back. That is speaker mode. Think about what you just did. You didn't answer a question. You told something. Your morning, your week, a moment that made you laugh, something you're proud of, your story. In English. And here is what that means. When you can tell a story, even a small, simple 3-sentence story, you stop being someone who is learning English and you become someone who is using it. You are no longer just responding to the world. You are expressing it. That is when everything changes, and you can feel it now. And that is day 21. Day 16, you removed the gap. Day 17, you kept going. Day 18, you connected your ideas. Day 19, you reacted like a real person. Day 20, you had a real conversation. Day 21, you told your story. Now, go to the comments and type. If you told a story today, comment. Day 21 done. I told my story. And if you want, share one line from your story today. One sentence that came out naturally. It doesn't have to be impressive, just real. I read every comment. And if you want to follow the full 30-day journey, the complete playlist and schedule are in the pinned comment below. Now, day 22. Day 21, you told your story. Day 22, you share your opinion, because opinion is the next level of expression. It is not just what happened, but what you think about it. And when you can share your opinion naturally in English, people start listening differently. See you in day 22. Keep speaking. Keep telling. Don't break your streak.